Hello, planning mashers! December is almost upon us, so it's time for yet another Plan With Me video. And for December, I decided to choose a theme which is both magical and holiday themed for me, but also something you guys have been asking for a while. This month, we're doing Harry Potter bullet journal setup. So as always, we are starting with a cover page, and just like I did in November, I actually pre-drew all my pages because it takes forever and Harry Potter is a little bit more elaborate theme for me. So yeah, it took me maybe half a day to do it, which was absolutely fine because I had a very sad kind of a day and I just wanted to relax. So yeah, that's what I did. Bullet journal always helps me to feel better and just get distracted. But coming back to our monthly setup. So for the cover page, I chose a symbol of Gryffindor because every time I'm trying to figure out what house I would be, the hat keeps telling me it's Gryffindor. So hey, Gryffindor it is then. This drawing is probably the most difficult I have this month, but I feel like it's totally worth it. I really like how it came out and I feel like it gives a good kick to the whole theme. Of course, all the supplies I'm using will be linked in the description, but as you can see, I am back and I am still using my zebra mine liners. Next, we are going to a monthly page, and last month worked so well for me. I just had a very tiny calendar and it was perfect. So this month I am doing the same. My calendar is going to be super small and my calendar is going to be in a shape of a time turner. Yes, this month I'm challenging myself to try again circle monthly log. I think it looks cute and I feel like now that I have this new system on what I need from my monthly log, it will work for me much better. And because my monthly log occupies just half a page, the rest of it is gonna be for my goals. I didn't really feel like dividing anything like I did last month, so I'm just gonna freehand whatever it is I want to do and what would be the steps I want to take to achieve it. And on the right, I decided to add a little quote from obviously Harry Potter. Harry Potter books are amazing and they have so many insightful quotes that I just couldn't help myself. I don't think I'm gonna do the same thing I did in November and add a quote to each page, but I did have a lot of fun doing the quotes, so let's see how it goes. Just a little note I wanted to add to my monthly log, that in circle monthly logs I'm usually missing the most the days of the week. That's why I colored the weekends in red, so it will be much easier for me to understand what day it is. Next we have habit tracker, and it's going to be a little bit more elaborate one than I thought in the beginning, but I kind of like how it came out eventually. So habit tracker is also a circle one. As you can see, my circle stencil is just a lifesaver. And the whole habit tracker page is candy themed. So you have a chocolate frog as a habit tracker, and then you'll see at the bottom I have another candy, which is kind of just a header for my monthly to-do list. I find monthly to-do lists to be very, very useful, and I always make sure I have space for it. Last month I had a whole page and it was a little bit too much space, so this time it's just a half a page and I feel like it fits very well here. Now, obviously this kind of tracker wouldn't work if you have a lot of habits you track, but I am trying to cut on my habits. I'm trying not to track more than 4 or 5 habits a month. That way I feel like I'm more concentrated on actually doing them. So for me, this works perfectly. The way it works is that I have these 4 beans for 4 different habits, and each habit will be a separate color. So that's what I would have to do. I will just use the habit color to color the part of the day to see if I did the habit or not. I hope you get where I'm going with this, but if not, I obviously will be posting later Instagram pictures after the pan, so you'll be able to see a little bit better if I'm not very clear. I seem to be unable to find words today. Well, to be honest, it's almost 3 a.m. I had a little bit weird of a day because I haven't been sleeping very well. My wisdom tooth is growing and yeah, it's just bothering me. But today I finally got a painkiller shot which worked magic, so I literally slept the whole day. But going back to our monthly setup, next page is of course a gratitude log. This is definitely something I have every month. You probably already know that about me. And I decided to add a little potion here for no particular reason. As you can see, I added here one more quote. Happiness can be found even in the darkest times. I feel like it's a really great quote for a gratitude log because that's the whole thing with a gratitude log, that you write every day something you're grateful for, and it makes you see life brighter. Even when you had a bad day, you still can find something you are thankful for. Next one is a time log. I have been doing time logging for a few months already. I had weird little time logs in my weeklies in October, and in November I had a full page time log and it was incredible. It is so effective for productivity because it's just unbelievable how much time you spend on things, much more than I thought on some things and much less than I thought on others. And it just gives me a really great idea on how I spend the time and helps me to day by day kind of correct my schedule to make sure that I'm being the most productive myself. That's why, of course, I am keeping this spread. It will be probably even more important in December because with all the holidays and everything, it will be a little bit more challenging to stay focused, but I am fully intent on doing so. I added one more quote here just because I know that sometimes I need some extra motivation to do things which maybe I don't really like doing that much, but which have to be done. And this quote for me is something that really pushes and motivates me because it kind of reminds me that my own limit is actually myself. So I thought it's perfect for a time log. So next time when I'm contemplating watching some Netflix, I will know that maybe instead of that I should go and eat that frog. Anyways, the next page is a Christmas page. It's a list of gift ideas. For a change, this year we're actually spending Christmas with the family, which is really, really exciting. But that also means that we have a lot of gift responsibilities. And it's my first Christmas with this family, so I really want to make sure it's the best one. That's why I have a whole spread just to kind of brainstorm the presents, just to make sure that everyone has a wonderful Christmas. And to show our love and appreciation for the family, because they've been amazing. They've been helping us so much ever since we arrived. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to being a little Santa this year. Usually on the other side I would add a monthly review page, but it's not happening this month because it's December, so I will have tons of yearly review and goals for next year and stuff like that. So I didn't want to put anything here because I know it's going to be a whole block at the end of the month. Instead, I decided to go with another Harry Potter quote. I love this quote. I totally agree with this, and it's just an extra reminder to build yourself into a better self every day. Plus, I really like the fact that having a quote page also allowed me to doodle tons of Harry Potter themed doodles, and that really made me very happy, as doodling usually does. If you guys want to see some other takes on Harry Potter themes, there is a blog post with tons of inspirations. I will leave the link in the description. Make sure you check it out. There are also free printable Harry Potter stickers I drew myself in the resources vault. The link will also be in the description. Make sure to check that out, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep bullet journaling and don't be a blob. Bye!